My name is Macrine Achieng. I'm married. I have 2 children. My firstborn is called Steve Henry. The second born is Stanley Harold. Stanley Harold is an autistic boy. We stay in Kibera here in Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm happy to talk about my son. With autism, there are a lot that comes with it. And 5 years back, I was wondering what could have transpired, the changes that I need to make for Stanley maybe to have a growth and good development stages. During those times, I even used to stay in a story house, and I saw it was not better for me and Stanley to stay there because of the risks that are involved. So I decided to relocate from where I was staying those years and now come to my own compound where for the safety of Stanley. I took Stanley to a special school somewhere in Langata. Up to now, we don't have a clear picture on what he can do in life. But all in all, we do everything that comes with the life, be it health, be it his education, if he can write small things. We are just doing all this so that we make Stanley's future better. Stanley is now 12 years old. And now we are happy. He can follow simple instructions. He can listen to you. He knows his routines. Every day in the morning when we want to take him to school, Stanley knows once in school uniform, he will always catches your hand so that you go to school. The better part of that, during school holidays, we have a problem at home. Stanley will wake up the following day, takes his bags, he just wants to go to school. And most of the time it makes me feel better about the school because it seems he likes the place, the environment, the social life there. So it makes me feel that he knows whenever he's there, he's safe and he's doing something. Stanley have friends and mostly from school. We have a boy a neighbor boy and they also go to the same school. So he always comes and sees Stanley, say hi to him. So when Stanley sees him, he just knows. And always when he comes, us as a family, we call him Stanley's friend. So Stanley knows him. During those days when you gave Stanley food, he will, with that one take of food, he will run all the way throughout the house with the food. But nowadays, he knows wherever he has a plate, he just come and sit on the chair and eat on the table. That's a big progress. And again, he's potty trained. Stanley cannot just mess up himself. He now knows how to go to the toilet and come back. Again, when he's sleepy, Stanley will just walk from the sitting room to his bed and sleep. And he knows to cover himself. Even if Stanley will get a towel or something, he has to cover himself when he wants to sleep. With this kind of a child, you have to know every step and you have to work on it. Now Stanley is now entering adolescent stage, and I'm wondering, I'm worried because still up to now, I've not gotten his talent. I've not known what he can do best. I've been thinking of teaching Stanley a sign language, but that will just come once he has settled and if we've realized the best language he can understand. To the parent who has this challenge, I can advise you be an advocate for these children. You be out for your children. don't just let them sit behind at home. They are just our children. We've been given them by God. And the way you can give good care to a normal child is the same way you can give care to these special children. Especially with autism, it's sometimes a challenge. Because you see with the physical disability, people take it as normal. But with the autism, I can really say, even myself, and that's what made me sometimes back not to share. But nowadays, too, because I've gained some knowledge on it, I can talk about it. I know with most of the intervention. And if you are free, if you are open-minded about something, you can really do better and improve life for these children.